All right, good morning. Let's begin. Just standing at the top of your yoga mat. With an inhale, you're welcome to reach your arms up and just press your palms together. With a little more subtle attention to the pinky finger side of the palm. And notice what a little pressure does there as you push your shoulders up towards your ears. And then press a little more on the thumb side of your hand and notice where you feel that around the shoulders. And then back to the pinky finger side, which tends to help the shoulders just open up out to the sides a little bit more. Cinch in the waist, activate your legs. So big toes grip the floors, pinky toes spread far away from the big toes so the feet activate. And then your thighs squeeze, the glutes squeeze, even your core cinches in as your chest puffs up. And then slowly begin to part your hands. Keep all that activity in the whole body as you bend your elbows. Elbows move back in space so your shoulder blades squeeze. And then bring your elbows slowly all the way down by your sides. Inhale, lift your arms right back up. And exhale one more time. Whole torso, whole legs, everything's active. Bend the elbows, chest puffs up a little bit. Shoulder blades squeeze as your elbows move all the way down by your sides. And then breathe in, arms lift. Grab your right wrist with your left hand and just side bend up and over to the left side. And really cinching in the core. You shouldn't be back bending with the side bend, but a nice long lower back. Inhale, both arms back up. And exhale, side bend to the other side. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, forward fold, soft knees. You can even think of squeezing the glutes a little bit here so you don't overstretch the hamstrings. And then begin to tiptoe your feet back, one little step at a time. All the way back to downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out for a moment, lifting up high onto the tiptoes and then pressing the heels down, just back and forth there. And then right leg lifts up. Breathe and press the ground away from you. Hello, Rafiki. And as you cinch the waist and bring your right knee into your chest, hug it in close. Foot and knee, everything squeezes in as you round forward. And then step your right foot to the top of the mat. Breathe in, right arm lifts all the way up. Twist here, bend the right knee, press out through the left heel. And it's as if that whole right hip is squeezing. Left leg activates all the way up to the glute squeezing as well. And then slowly rise all the way up. Reverse high lunge. Or revolved, twisted high lunge, one of the above. Arms reach out, press out through that left heel, cinch in the core. Should be a little bit of a stretch down the front of the left hip, but no pressure feeling in the lower back. And then reverse, right hand down, left arm lifts up. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly begin to rotate all the way open into warrior two. Left heel plants down. Right knee continues to dial out the whole way there. Breathe in, left hand down, right arm up. Keep that right knee bent. Activate that whole back leg. And then right leg straightens, hip moves back in space. Reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Cinch in the core. It's as if your legs are magnetizing toward one another. Breathe in. And then exhale, slowly roll up onto the tiptoes of your back foot and bring your hands either to your shin or to the ground. Bend your back knee, roll up onto the heel of your right foot. Heart reaches forward. Chin draws in toward your throat to just make your neck an extension of the rest of your spine instead of a really shortened back of the neck. Your leg does not have to move to straight to stretch the hamstrings at all. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Right foot plants down, left hand walks a little further forward than the foot. Rotate both feet to point to the right. You might have to heel toe your right foot back a little bit, and then right arm lifts up high to the sky. Breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly lower your hip right down toward the ground. And then inhale, lift it right back up. Right arm up overhead. And then everything rotates to the top of your mat. Left foot lifts up. And then slowly step your left foot all the way forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, lift up your arms. And exhale, hands to your heart. Glutes squeeze at the top. Squeeze your butt, stand tall. And then inhale, arms lift up. Palms press together. And then to just work on the way your mind focuses, the way that your brain works with your proprioception. You're welcome to do this with your eyes opened or closed, but just take a few little steps all the way to the back of your mat. And then pause when you get there. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, I almost made it to the back of my mat. And then walk your hands all the way out into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Notice where you tend to maybe lean into weight-wise. If you compensate somewhere in your body in this shape, try to find an evenness of activation through the arms and the legs. Right hip, right butt lifts up a little higher, and the left hip should be a little more parallel with the right. Breathe in, and then exhale, knee into your chest. Squeeze your knee and your heel in close. And then really rounding the upper back. As your hands press into the ground, shoulder blades protract. And then step that left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Twist. And not to dump into that right side, but to lengthen both the left side and the right side by getting that left side to shorten a little bit. Activate the right leg from heel to buns. Breathe in. And then exhale, slowly rise all the way up. Twisted high lunge, revolved high lunge. Squeeze your right butt, that whole leg super, super active. Core squeezes so your hip points lift up a little bit. And then left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in. And then exhale, slowly begin to plant the right heel down as you open up, warrior two. Check in with the left knee, make sure it hasn't caved in at all. Hello, Rafiki. No, I'm not a scratching post. Left knee bends. Breathe in, right hand down, left arm up. And then exhale, straighten the front leg, reach your left hand all the way forward. And by straighten, I mean keep a soft bend there. We're not trying to lock the knee out. Reach that left arm forward with the strength of that whole right side squeezing in and lower abdomen supporting you here in this spot. Full inhale. And then exhale, roll up onto the tiptoes of your back foot. As you lower hands to your leg or to your shin, you might need to hop the back foot in a little bit. Bend the back knee, rock up onto the heel of your front foot, toes point up toward the ceiling. Chin tucks in, heart lifts. Breathe in here. Left heel kind of presses down and pulls back a little bit. And then plant your left foot down. Walk your right hand much further forward. And then both your feet start to turn and rotate to the left, horizon lunge. Opening the hips and the legs up a lot today. Left arm up to the sky. If your left hip feels really tight, scoot your foot back a little bit. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then left hand back down to the ground. Lift your right foot up and step it up to meet the left. Breathe in, halfway lift. And then fold right back down. Inhale, arms rise up. Everything rises up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Eyes can be opened or closed. Slowly step to the back of your mat. Same flow, but a little bit faster, more in pace with the breath. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, walk out to your down dog. Exhale, right leg up to the sky. Squeeze the right butt. Breathe in. Exhale, knee into chest. Round your upper back, high plank style. And then step your right foot forward. Inhale, right arm up. And then the whole torso up with it. Exhale, reverse high lunge. Lift the left arm up. Breathe in. Slowly cartwheel into your warrior two. Not a literal cartwheel, although that would be pretty cool. Left hand down, right arm up. And then straighten into that right leg. Triangle pose, right arm reaches forward, left arm back. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up onto the tiptoes of the back foot, both hands down. Bend the back knee, heel, roll up onto the heel of your right foot. And then plant your feet down, both hands walk forward. Rotate your feet to the right. Breathe in, right arm up. And no floppy ankles here. Press the sides of your feet really actively into the ground. Not twisted. And then right hand down. Rotate your feet to point forward. Left foot lifts up. And then consciously set it down next to the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, stand up, lift up your arms. Exhale, hands to your heart. With eyes open or closed, walk to the back of your mat. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift, just letting your whole body move this morning. Exhale, fold down. Hands walk out into downward facing dog. Breathe in, left leg up. Exhale, knee into your chest. Round the upper back, press the ground away from you. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, rise all the way up. Revolved high lunge. Back leg active. Inhale, left hand down, right arm up. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, right hand down, left arm up. And then exhale, triangle pose. Left arm forward, right arm helps you reach back and shorten that right side of the body. Breathe in. And then exhale. Roll up onto the tiptoes of the back foot, hands down to the shin or to the ground, and then roll onto the heel of your left foot, toes point up. Hands can always go on blocks or even a chair here too. And then plant your foot down. Right hand walks further forward than the foot. Then both feet rotate to the left, maybe heel toeing that left foot back a little bit. Left arm up, hips lift high. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower your right hip toward the ground just for a moment. So we get that on this side too. And then breathe and lift right back up. Rotate your feet. Plant the left hand down. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Halfway lift. And then forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Arms lift up. Exhale, clasp both of your hands together behind you. And then bring both hands over to the right side of your body. The elbow, your left elbow will probably flare out. Squeeze it in a little bit. As far as feels comfy, so the shoulders open up. And then turn and look over your right shoulder. And you're welcome to tilt your chin or your ear or somewhere in between toward your shoulder. And then as you notice your breathing rhythm here, I just invite you to breathe a little deeper with the mind's awareness on that space around your left shoulder. Still standing with active legs and feet. And then bring your head back through center. Switch your hands over to the right side. Right elbow squeezes in this time. And then turn and look over the left shoulder and explore this side. Ear or chin tilts down toward the shoulder to help find the stretch. Breathe deeply. And then with your eyes closed or focused on one spot on the floor, release your hands down by your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. So palms rotate forward, thumbs out, shoulders shift back in space, and just find a nice steady effort to this posture instead of relaxing into the legs or hips. And as you breathe here, I invite you to just notice that space that's just barely beyond the edges of your own skin in all directions around you, to the sides, in front of you where we tend to have a lot more awareness of, and then especially to the space behind you, behind your head, your spine, your shoulders, your legs. And as you breathe, it's as if you are trying to move your breath into that space a little bit more. Just noticing your own body, all parts of it, front, back, above, below. And noticing where your very center feels like it's at. Moving gently from there today. Not wildly rushing forward into the future or leaning way far into the back, but operating from the center point with all those pieces playing a role in your life. Breathe in, lift your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you, friends, so much for joining me this morning. The light in me honors that same divine light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you.